Coincidence. The word we use when we can't see the levers in the pulleys. I drew that quote from a presentation given by David Paulides, the author of Missing 411, Western U.S. and Canada, Unexplained Disappearances of North Americans That Have Never Been Solved. I'll be posting that presentation over at the Phaser. And I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. I was watching the rotten show on HBO called The Young Pope, which features really unwatchable performances by Jude Law and Diane Keaton. Hollywood doing its level best to destroy Christianity, in this case the Vatican, which has single-handedly done a wonderful job on its own, destroying the values that Catholics have stood for so many years. But I think you'll really appreciate this particular clip from HBO's The Young Pope.
The most important film director?
Spielberg.
No, Kubrick. Contemporary artist?
Jeff Koons. Oh, Marina Abramović.
Banksy, electronic music group.
Oh, I don't know the first thing about electronic music.
Now, I'm sure you all caught that, but I'll play it again.
Contemporary artist.
Jeff Koons. Oh, Marina Abramović.
Banksy.
So in this sequence, the young pope is questioning a PR person at the Vatican who has come in to suggest the many ways the Vatican could raise additional funds by featuring the pope's image on things like plates and t-shirts. And so he attempts to quiz her to test her knowledge. And she actually says, Marina Abramović.
Oh, Marina Abramović.
Banksy.
And it's just more of what we can expect from Hollywood now. It took 7 months to film the first season of The Young Pope, and filming began in August 2015. Now, you guys will recall that the WikiLeaks Podesta emails broke in March of 2016, and up until that point, the general public was not at all informed about spirit cooking or the quote-unquote art of Marina Abramović. We have since learned how closely tied the elites in Washington, D.C. and the elites in Hollywood are to the satanic practices of Marina Abramović and her spirit cooking. You know, I should just add this as it relates to this horrible show, The Young Pope. Diane Keaton, who is unwatchable in this detestable show, is featured also in this same episode, episode 2. When the young pope comes to her, she plays Sister Mary, and the young pope, played by Law, comes to her for advice. And when she answers the door, what else would the right ear to the Pope be wearing in Hollywood's version of a Christian institution? Let me rewind that. I'm a virgin, but this is an old shirt. This idiot Keaton plays essentially a hippie nun within the Vatican, and one that is evidently highly thought of within the Vatican circles in this ridiculous show. This is another concrete example of Hollywood's attempted assassination of Christianity. Again, Diane Keaton as a nun, Jude Law as the Pope. It's really absurd unless one understands that Hollywood has actively been trying to destroy Christianity and the Western foundations of civilization for the past 50 years. As I mentioned in a recent interview, I am concerned, though, that the attempt by Donald Trump to drain the swamp may indeed be a limited hangout. When we talk about draining the swamp, of course, we have to talk about the global satanic pedophilia ring. Now, in the past, Trump has tweeted about the problem of pedophilia. But as George Webb has revealed in his series Where's Eric Braverman, Steve Feinberg, the owner of DynCorp, a secretive company that has been fingered time and time again as being involved in child trafficking all over the globe, Feinberg himself will be one of Trump's economic advisors.
Steve Feinberg, this is Trump's top advisor, top economic advisor, and he's with Cerebus Capital. Who owns Cerebus Capital? George Soros. He's very secretive. He's told his employees if they ever show their picture or their apartment, they'll be killed, not just jailed, because obviously it's a kind of a lot of spies in the organization with DynCorp, and he's got this Egyptian mansion. It just sounds very weird, and you start adding this kind of a company getting outsourced to run surveillance on people. There's a profit motive for surveilling as many people as possible.
Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this clip with you because I found it really astounding.
Contemporary artist.
Jeff Koons. Oh, Marina Abramović.
Banksy, electronic music group.
Par for the course from satanic, esoteric, occult Hollywood. Thanks for watching, and for real news 24/7, visit us at sgtreport.com.
We didn't call it Pizzagate to start with, it was spirit cooking. Marina Abramović, who had been in contact with John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's head of campaign, and her dressing up as a Satanist witch and all this kind of stuff, which was really shocking and happened just before the election. So I felt a duty to report on this